Hey Reese, you still there?
Hey, shout out to everybody who came out today. Welcome, YouTube family. Welcome, Khaliis Take family. Welcome everybody who came out. And hey, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So I'm looking at this game tonight, and the Clippers just need to seize control. They need to take control of this series. They need to understand exactly what it takes to seize control of the series. This has been a wild one, mostly in the whole playoffs because this is the only series here where I think the home team hasn't won a game. So with that being said, let the Clippers be the first one to seize control of that. But the only way they're going to do that is to mimic what they did the last couple of games. I don't know what it is about the Dallas Mavericks rims in Texas, but apparently the Clippers love those rims because they couldn't miss. So hopefully they can bring that same energy and same everything back home here in LA, and we'll see exactly, what happens. They had a couple of days off to rest. So is Luca. Luca's had a couple of days off, so it's going to be a tough challenge. It's not going to be easy. Going by the reports yesterday, from what I was seeing, Luca's saying that he's feeling much better than what he did the other night. So, I mean, the Clippers might really have a huge challenge, on their hands. And if they do, what I'm saying, it should be expected because Luka's a great player. And but the game plan should still be the same. Don't let those other guys kill you from the 3-point line. Because if you do, then the Clippers might actually lose. And this is not what the Clippers want. We want to go out there and shut down the Finney Smiths and all the other guys and neutralize Luka as much as possible. And we want to finish out the fourth quarters with Rondo in there. That should be exactly the game plan. It should be straightforward. It really shouldn't be anything else to talk about from Ty Lue's standpoint. Getting your players ready for the moment. He should do that, but he shouldn't have to do that an awfully lot because the Clippers know what's at stake. And the Clippers really are, if they really want to be that dominant mentality type team, they don't need to let the Dallas Mavericks win another game in this series. They need to go ahead and put them out quick, early, in a hurry. And it shouldn't go no more than 6 games. If it does go more than 6 games, I'll be surprised. But at the same time, it just depends what type of Clippers show up. I want to see Marcus Morris show up. I want to see Reggie Jackson show up. I definitely believe, of course, that Kawhi and PG will show up like usual. But I want the contribution to come from everywhere, and I want to see a little bit more Terrence Mann in there too. I like Terrence Mann. I think he's a tough young kid. I think he's really eager, and I could feel his fearlessness when he's in the game. I feel like the game is not too big for him. The lights are not too bright. I feel like he's just built to go out there and help this team win by doing the little things, the intangibles, whether it's diving on the floor for a loose ball, making a play, taking somebody off the dribble, getting a big shot to spark the crowd up, or knock down a big three, which he has. I feel like that's really good. I'm not sure, if they ever should play Luke Kennard in this series, but I was kind of hoping to see him, at some point in the playoffs. But we'll see maybe down the road. But for the most part, I would just keep the rotation the way it is now. I wouldn't look for any other, you know, in any other way or any other, kind of, scapegoat with Luke Kennard because, like I said, Luke Kennard is, I don't know, his defense is so poor. Yeah, I don't think it'd be a good fit if you actually put him, in there right now because, like I said, I don't know. Unless they're about 30 points or something like that, like they were last game, then you put Luke Kennard in there the way they did. But, reason why I say that is because they gave Luke Kennard like 60 plus $1 million, and it's just kind of weird, to have a 60 plus $1 million player, that's not even playing. I mean, that's just weird to even say, to pay somebody that type of money and you're getting no production out of them. That's weird. But that's another story for another day. But for the most part, yeah, keep the lineup solid the way they are and go out there and apply pressure. That's pretty much what the Clippers need to do. And that's pretty much where their mindset needs to be the whole game. And, when I sit there and when I think about this game, I feel 110% confident in the Kawhi Leonard I'm gonna get. I really, really hope Paul George stays the way he keeps playing the way he's been playing. And I feel like Paul George might be the X factor in this series and other series going forward because, the last two games, I'm not saying I don't believe in Paul George because I do. I believe he can come out there and do exactly what he did the last two games. I'm just saying that I hope that he does because, it's like the last two games, that first and second quarter, he literally went on a 10 to 15-0 run by himself. He literally went on a hot streak by himself. And he kind of cooled off in the second half in some of those games. And I'm just saying that I hope that he continues doing what he's doing. I have confidence that he will go out there and do this, but in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking like, hey, I've had confidence in Paul George before, and he's let me down, but we're not going to harp on the past. I'm just saying, come on, playoff P. Show us what you made of. Show us that you're who you say you are, and continue to keep playing the way you're playing. Because I love the downhill play. I love getting to the basket. I love the way Paul George is doing that. And I feel like he's following Kawhi's lead. And I feel like they're feeding off each other just the way he said that they were doing in his post-game interview of the last game. I just need him to show up the exact same way. And I need Kawhi Leonard, of course, to show up the exact same way, which I'm not too concerned about Kawhi because, Kawhi is just a different animal, especially in the playoffs. So we'll see exactly, how the game goes and how it turns out. Um, one thing to pay attention to in this game, Rick Carlisle is going to come out with a different game plan. And I've seen Rick Carlisle's coaching. I've seen how he's made adjustments in series before, and I've seen him make really good adjustments in series. So we have to watch particularly what does Ty Lue do to counteract anything that Rick Carlisle and the Dallas Mavericks throws at them. So we'll see exactly how it goes. I'm not sure how much adjustments the Dallas Mavericks can make, but Rick Carlisle is a good coach at making adjustments. He really is, and I've seen him do it before, and I've seen, his team be down in the series and make some really good adjustments where it puts pressure on the other team. I've seen him do it because, hey, Rick Carlisle's won a championship too. He's won a championship, with Dirk Nowitzki back in the day and everything. So he knows how to coach the game from that standpoint. And, he knows the X's and O's and he knows exactly how to implement things at the right time. I will give him that. So I want to see the adjustments Ty Lue makes to counteract. And I want to see exactly, what happens in the game tonight. So it's a big game. We need the Clippers to come out and, put their foot on Dallas's throat and don't let up the whole time. And hey, that's my take on the whole situation. Let me know what you think in the comment section about what I'm saying. If you agree, if you don't agree, like I always say, your comments mean a lot. And hey, Cali out.